Well, good evening. This is the book spot. This is the spot where people get their books written, folks. And I am here tonight, Joseph McCray. I'm an author of several books, and I want to talk to you about writing with fire. Writing with fire. What is that all about? So, how do we do that? So, I came across this article today: 7 tips to stay motivated when writing a book. And now I'm gonna not gonna talk about all of them. A gentleman, he did a blog, Brian Tracy. He's written about 40 books, and just gonna share a few tips that he had on his blog, and hopefully that will excite you to keep the fire, because the fire is the motivation, the the motivation to stay in there, to be committed, to be committed. And so one of the things that he shared was write every day, write every day. And it may not be a lot that you write, but you should make a commitment to do some writing every day. Have yourself your pad, have yourself your book, and just scribble something down. And what happens is it's almost like a faucet. You keep the water flowing. When it's really cold, they tell you to keep your faucets open so that you won't your pipes won't freeze, right? So your pipes won't freeze. And that's what we don't want to happen with writing. We don't want it to freeze. We don't want us to become um, not motivated anymore. There's no more flow. So you want to keep the flow going with your writing. And so writing every day will help with that. And if you miss a day, don't sweat it. Don't get all twisted, turned around, all that kind of stuff. Just get back on track the next day. Okay. Another thing I like that he said, get rid of distractions. You have to find a place that will allow you to flow. Uh, it may be a special room in your home. It may be a special library you go to, but it has to be a place that you're free from distractions, because distractions take your attention away. They take the focus away, and they cause you to lose the momentum, the flow, because you've been distracted, right? Your attention has been taken away, and now you have to get back to focus. And I, I like that he said, take a break. Sometimes you do need to step away from your writing and then come back to it, but it's in the back of your mind. And so you want to keep the fire going. You want to keep the fire burning, because if the flame goes out, then things get cold. Nothing is happening. There's no motivation. There's no momentum. And we don't want that. We don't want that, because the book spot is here to encourage you, to inspire you, to keep you pumped up, to let you know you can do this. All right. You can do this. And you do it by staying in the flow, writing every day, uh, keeping the momentum going. And that's important, folks. That's important. Sometimes people say, well, I don't have the time. Well, you may not have a lot of time, but you have some time. You may not have an hour, but you have 30 minutes. You may not have 30 minutes, but you have 15 minutes. A little something can go a long way if it's consistent. You hear that? A little something can go a long way if it's consistent. And that is how you get your book written, by being consistent, okay? And not allowing yourself to get discouraged. Don't get discouraged when you think about how other people have written books, and how other people have written several books, and you're still working on your one book. That's okay. You just speak to yourself, stir up your fire, get yourself pumped up that you are going to write a book. You're going to complete a book and make it happen. Doesn't matter how many people have written books, how many people have written on your topic. You are writing with fire. You're writing with fire. You're writing with motivation, determination to make your dream come to pass. And you have to encourage yourself sometimes. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Ain't nobody coming along, patting you on your back or pushing you, but you got to find on the inside of you to stir yourself up to get your book written because it's valuable, it's important, it's going to bless you, and it's going to bless other people too. So tonight I just stopped by here with the book spot to say, write with fire, write with fire, write with enthusiasm, write with motivation, write with determination to get your book written. You say something wrong with this guy. No, ain't nothing wrong with him. He just knows that it takes some work. Takes some work. And I want you to look up this article, 7 Tips to Stay Motivated When Writing a Book by Brian Tracy. I want you to look up his blog, go to his website. And I only gave you a few of them. Write every day, get rid of distractions, take a break. I only gave you a few, but there's still 4 more that you can read. And then that's a test. That's a test right there. If you're determined to write with fire, you'll go look him up and you'll go read about some other tips to stay motivated to keep your fire burning. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Book Spot. We come on every first and third Monday at 7:30 p.m. just to talk about writing. That's it. That's what the Book Spot does. It talks about getting your book written, writing. Okay. I think I'm due for a workshop soon, and I'll put that notice out to you. Thank you. You have a great evening.